At RaiseCredit.com, business credit is the name of the game. Learn how to build credit that'll look like more money than you've ever dreamed of. Both Wall Street and Main Street offer untold riches to people with credit, and RaiseCredit.com can teach you how to get it. At RaiseCredit.com, business credit is...
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this and have fun. It is Friday. And I'm not a person that says, thank God it's Friday or TGI Friday. Every time I hear that from somebody, I think I'm listening to a lazy and a stupid person. Okay? Because if you want the goal to happen, you don't give a darn what day it is. You keep fighting for it. So I hope you're not one of those, I think it's good, it's Friday. Because to me, that's just a waste of time. If you want it bad enough, you go get it. If you don't, bottom line is be lazy like 80% of the people in the world. Because they are. So let's talk about Ray. Let's talk about you. Let's make sure you understand. My name is Ray Reynolds. This is RaysWebinar.com. The ultimate goal is to help everybody get to the Millionaire goal. Now, I'm going to help you take away a lot of excuses. Because that's what I hear a lot of people say. So, today, tablet and pen, not allowed to videotape or take pictures. Information is protected many, many ways. Now, what happened in life is pretty simple. We got to look at days, times, and what we're looking to do. Now, write down today's date. Today's what? It's the 5th of what? Come on, February, say it. See, what happens is last year, the world got shook up. We got pandemic 19. I died in pandemic 9, 11 years before that. So, what are we supposed to do? All I know is today is 2021. To me, that's fast track and blackjack here. You see, every one of you, all right, sorry to say, you've tried things a different way. I want you my way from now on. So, today, and I always do things because I help people. If a client says they're losing their house or doing this or doing that, I'm the first person to step up. All right, my wife says I care too much. The reality is, client the other day says, you can't save everybody. Well, I'm going to give it one heck of a try. Today, all right, I got a group of people and trying to save their house for 3 days. We filed some papers. We blocked this and we blocked that. They need $945 left. That's it. So it's kind of fun. So today, if you want, I'll give you some discounts. I'll help you. You help me. I get to help them. Isn't that nice how it actually works? Now, there's a couple reasons you want to listen to me. Number one, I'm the #1 consultant worldwide, personal business credit. I'm $3,000 an hour. I'm booked 9 months in advance as it is. Been that for 43 years, but today you're going to get it for free, and I'm going to invite you to some of my classes. But I want you to know something about me. I've been told no a billion times by a bunch of dummies. Sorry to say, a lot of people around you want to give their opinion. I don't care about an opinion. I care about, do I got the money? Can I go get it? Can I afford to do this or that? Can I maintain the payment? Can I write off this or that? I need the blueprint. Anything else to me is blah, blah, blah. So it's just what it is. Plan the problem. That's right, plan the problem. I want you to plan it. You see, you didn't plan it the last time. Started a business, maybe you fell down, run out of money, people kicked you. What happened? Now, write down safety credit. I want you to focus. When you all got your SSN, Social Security card, you got the card to get a job. That's all it was for, then a 1040 tax return. No more than that. But guess what? You got your SSN now, and it's like you got some free money like credit. And most people, they jacked it up, didn't know what the hell they're doing, think it's free money until they got the bill and screwed up their score. Write down safety credit. Here's $100,000. I want you to focus. Personal credit, I can't write off the card of the interest rate. So if I jack it up, I hurt me and my family. I'm sorry to say that's called stupid. But again, when you don't know the rules and the tools, what are you supposed to do? So $50,000 credit card each. Now watch. I can't write off the card interest rate. On the back of every card, your personal wallet, I want you to put a sticky. Write it down. I'm going to give you assignments. All right? Sorry, I'm going to tell you what to do. I know you're a grown-up, but I brought in my first 100,000 at 9.5, a million at 14, double billion at 26, and I've been retired ever since, helping people just like you. So maybe today I can get you to pay attention. Sticky. Limit. What's 25%? What's 29%? The next time you pull out that card of your personal wallet, I want you to put yourself in check. If I jack this up one more time, my score is going to drop. What am I supposed to do? Golds and platinum cards don't use the 29% rule. And I can push these to $1 million. So we have to learn the rules, the tools, and the discipline. And we got to get past go. So the next thing I want you to do is drive around in your city today. You're going to see a Wells Fargo, a B of A, a U.S. Bank, a Bank of America, everything else. You're going to see locations that they shut down that location. I don't blame it on basically pandemic 19. They've been shutting down locations for years, 100 plus year, all right, before pandemic. Now let's listen and understand. That bank or grocery store, they had a location, they didn't like it, they whatever wanted to do, they bankrupted peace. They rolled off that loss on their taxes, and they're still in business. What did you do? When your business screwed up, if it did, you brought the pain and went, boo-hoo, look at me. No, fight for whatever you want. I've been fighting since the day I was born. So write down lines of credit and the line of defense. You see, we're going to learn to play. You ready? This year, you write down today's date. In 90 days, I'd like to do all the little work for you, and within 6 months, get you to $1 million corporation. And if you can't do it, well, here's $10 million of credit. Would you like a card? I got no excuses. Yes, I know you spent thousands on something that didn't work. You got somebody's blah, 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 to motivational too. And you bought a dumb book. And you learn their damn story. I don't care about their story. I care about yours. So today, stop bringing the pain home, period. You never had to bring the pain home if you just listened to the pattern of 4. But you did, because you didn't know anymore. So let's look at those banks and grocery stores. All right, how'd they get rid of a piece? They got a branch number 2. And guess what? Again, over 100 a year before pandemic. No more excuses. Now, my journey, you're going to learn a little bit about it, but then I want to talk about yours, and I want to get you past go to the $1 million. Now, I got 17 million clients that are $1 million corporations and 16 billionaire clients, too. I've actually done $3.6 billion for my clients in the last 43 years. So maybe today I get you to listen to me, and you can join me, and I'll hold your hand to get you there all the way. I'm going to call it Getting Past Go. Write it down, please. You see, I didn't get the typical family like most people did. I got to be with Mrs. Hope. What a name. Mrs. Hope basically got her weekly and monthly checks. Every morning she dropped me off at 6:30 in the morning at Redondo Beach Pier. And she said, "Oh, wait, be here at 5 o'clock or I'll leave you there to die." Wasn't she sweet? All right, she was a she-devil from hell. You know what I would do if I saw her today? I'd say thank you for scaring the hell out of me. You see, stealing and begging off the pier kind of sucked. But I used the brain that God gave me, and IQ out the chart with most things. Recall too. Now look at me. I got my first Lamborghini. I was only 14 and a half. What'd you get? I got my Lamborghini collection too. I got my Duffys. I got my 6 mansions. I broke some world records. Got my helicopter. Parked my yacht in my backyard. My race boat too. But don't forget about the Ferraris as well. Now this is not to brag. This is to ask you flat out, why didn't you do it? What's wrong with you? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. The bottom line is, oh, you're going to tell me your sad story? You're going to play the little violin? Hell, I was born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. This little girl was 15. She got pregnant. All right, she's born in a billionaire family. But I'm a boy. I got a wee-wee. Guess what she did to me? She gave me a girl's name and, hell, raised my middle name. Then she threw me away like a piece of trash. Oh, well, I've been pissed off ever since the day I was born. Can you write down Ray's rules and tools, please? I figured if my mama was a billionaire family, hell, I'll get my billionaires too. I got 2.6 billion by the time I was 26. All right, I wanted to rub their nose in it, but the bottom line, that's just me. You know, I wrote Winning the Game of Business, all right, 43 years ago. You know what happened? I got to move 24 times when I'm 11 and a half years old. Those people were mean to me. Now listen carefully. I connected the dots as a little boy. I was 7 and a half when I listened to Mrs. Hope's poker game. They said a corporation's a legal person. Can you write that down, please? Write it down. A corporation's a legal person. You don't get it. When I was writing in school using both hands at the same time and talking, the teachers thought I was weird or retarded. So they brought in psychologists, they brought the principal, then they brought that lady that I lived with in Delane Street, and they said, you got to pick one of the hands. She said, just pick the best one. She says, we got a problem with that. This boy writes great with both hands at the same time. And they said, you got to pick one. I said, no. Why would I do something different because you're a bunch of dummies anyway? That's just how I felt. Oh, well. So, did you write down a corporation's a legal person? The more you write, the more you put it here. Now, I started Helping Hand Industries when I was 9 and a half. Look it up in Secretary of State. I brought in $100,000 having fun. What about you? Now, basically, after my coma when I got to die in 2009, I got another PhD. I became a pastor. Isn't that fun? Yeah, but I'm a sinner, and I don't always say it the right way. But I will shake you up and wake you up. I can marry you, too. Let me know. Now, here's the thing. 90 days. You see, last year, I'm sorry, whatever you did, you didn't get to a million and billion. Why don't you take the next 90 days, all right, let me basically hold your hand at every seminar, workshop, and boot camp. I'll get you to the $1 million dream. By the way, I got specialty classes, too. Tomorrow at 7 a.m., I want you with me the whole day. I'm talking the whole day. I'm here at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I want you here tomorrow Pacific Standard Time online with me from 7 to 2 and a half. All right, it's going to be 7 to about 3:30 in the afternoon. You want to change your life? Let me know. I got no excuses, but neither do you. Ultimate goal, here's how you can spend the whole day with me. I want to have fun. I got a leveraging class at 7 a.m. I can take $1,000 and reference it by 3, turn it in times 5, and get $15,000 in 60 days or less. You see, you haven't learned that borrowed money's not taxable. Then I got an overview. Then I got a level 1 in setup class 2, a level 2, a level 3, status update 2. By the way, I'm the one who gives you your status updates. All right. Now, the only thing I might ask you to do is 2 things. That's it, period. Now, basically from there, and then I have a Q&A twice a week. One tomorrow, too. Then I got a Dun & Bradstreet class at 2:30 in the afternoon. Now, this is the first time I've ever offered this. I'm trying to help somebody save their house today. So if you want to spend the whole day, I'm letting 5 people do this. But it's $699 for the day, and you're in all these classes with me. Only 5 of you. So the first 5 who gets to do it, And when my phone goes ZZZ, it tells me the money came in through the Zelle. Then I'm going to say, sorry, you missed your opportunity too. So let's understand something today too. Now I got a leveraging class right at 7 o'clock in the morning. I like leveraging money. All right. You know, I took the last $100 million and I leveraged it to the second billion. It was pretty easy by that time. So let's understand something today. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So if you didn't want to spend the whole day with me, maybe you just want the leveraging class. They're normally $249, but I got to help a family today, so I'm going to allow you to get it for $99. Only during the webinar, and if you don't sell it right away, you missed out on it too. It's all up to you today. Now the next thing we got, and there's the Zelle information for you. The afternoon, I got Dun & Bradstreet. Now Dun & Bradstreet is supply and vendor credit, by the way. They have a fast track program. It's about $1,000. I'll show you how to not have to pay the $1,000 because guess what? I wrote their program 33 years ago. I've been doing this for 43 years. So tomorrow at 2:30 is at Dun & Bradstreet for supply and vendor credit. Once again, I'm going to give it away for $99 today. If you don't take the opportunity, call on Monday. It's usually $249. There's the Zelle information for you. Ultimate goal, I have a major problem. When I had to steal and beg off the pier, it kind of sucked. It scared the hell out of me. So I always keep $1,000 of Visa gift cards in my pocket. It's just me, because if I need some money, what am I going to do? Call mommy and daddy? I tried that basically after the coma. I got a restraining order. I can't even say who my father and my mother are at all. Because again, they threw me away as a baby. They didn't give a damn about me. But I got $1,000 gift cards. You know what I get to do? Because I get to use it and I get to basically cash them in. I can even run them on my cell phone through my Square. I have a problem. I am afraid to be broke. It scares the hell out of me. See, I got, 6 kids and 7 grandkids too. I got to make sure I don't bring the pain home. Now here's a page you can take a picture today. Take it right now before it passes you by. Now I want you to always let Gina know. Now Gina basically checks all the emails, which is good. She's at ray@racecredit.com. Keep in mind, if someone didn't get back with you fast enough, just let her know. She'll let me know, and then I can go blah 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 and motivate them too. All right, the ultimate goal. Now my Q&As are twice a week. Now this is funny because I always try things and I get in trouble all the time. By the way, I built $1 million for my cat years ago, just to prove I could do it too. Then Inc. magazine said, use plastic to finance your business. I think if I can do $1 million of credit for my cat, I can probably do it for you. What do you think? Now, one of the things about me, for 35 years, I'm an affiliate. That means I got 7 dashboards. I get to add you, corporation and divisions, to my dashboard. That allows me to take my $10 million of history and increase your limit. Here's an example. They had a $300 card. It's now $35,000. $500 became $26,000. $2,500 became $30,000. $1,750 became $30,000. Now my system allows me to get a gold, platinum, usually for you and the corporation simultaneously. If you like one, let me know, please. You see, here's one for $61,000. Here's $30,000. Here's $15,000. Here's another one too. Here's even a line of credit. You know, here's what happens. I get to increase the limits. If I'm playing with you and building you up, your card's going to be $2,000 to $5,000. Anything after that has to be $10,000 plus. Why? Because that 29% can screw you all up. Now there's me in March. I got my new radio show back too. Everything's going good. 11 years after the coma, I'm getting most of my stuff back too. And then we got pandemic 19. They're filming me. I'm live. There's $50 million on the table of credit, and I'm showing how I can increase credit cards for like you. Cameraman says, I got a card. I got a Stubby's card. Well, I took his Discovery card from $5,500 to $16,700. If you ever want me to play with one of your cards, it's $999. But today, since I'm trying to raise some money to help some people, I'll do it for $129 to basically take one of your cards and increase your limits. Let me know. If you want 3 cards, it's usually a couple thousand. Today is $349, actually $345. So here's the Zelle wire deposit. The ultimate goal is to help as many people as I can. Now let's say you hypothetically lost your job. You got an emergency right away. Now. What are you going to do? You're going to run out of time, you're going to run out of money, and you're going to jack up your credit again in 42 days. It's just the truth. So here's the thing I want you to focus on you. You're using the wrong money in the first place. So let's think about it today. I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough, security chief at TRW and Asperian years ago. Maybe today you'll let me train you. So let's talk about the Credit Services Act. Google it later today. It'll take you to the Federal Trade Commission. They'll say right on the front page, credit repair is a scam, not allowed to collect money up front. They'll even refer you to the Credit Repair Organization Act that says attorneys can't do credit repair. Ultimate goal, the only thing that can be done is rebuilding the credit. Now, I'd like to build a relationship in your dreams. If you allow me to do that, I'd love to do that too. So remember, that's the Federal Trade Commission. They'll verify what I just said. And by the way, here's a copy of their first page. All right, not allowed to collect money up front, period. That's probably why Lexington Law's got 4 government agencies on top of their backs today. You see, it's like the NACB. The only one they ever certified was me as the #1 consultant worldwide. Now, when you're going to do the boost from Asperian, I know John's a client. I did a corporation for him years ago. Let's think about something today. They want you to register your lights, your electric bill, all this stuff. Then they want you to basically go into your bank account and register that too. But do you not remember that Asperian's been hacked 100 times? They've been indicted 100 times too. And then they moved to Dublin, Ireland years ago too. So if you want to jeopardize your bank account, go ahead and get the little 16 points and boost. Me, on my rapid rescore, usually get about 200 points. But again, I'd tell you not to do it, but that's up to you too. You see, the next thing is like in a rapid rescore. Years ago with Harold Stokes and Ken Yarborough, I came up with rapid scoring for mortgage companies. Several years ago, God gave me a gift in a dream because I remembered something about the SSN. So he gave it to me, I'll give it to you. A rapid rescore seals the record and pushes the score up. For instance, this is a client that had a 500 score. I got him 157 points. Then I got him to an 820. If you'd like one, let me know, please. Now we got to go back to your SSN, your Social Security card. Can you please get it out for me? This is how it got started. You got to go back to the basics. You got an SSN to get a job for the 1040 tax return. Now let's look at 2 things. On that card, if you pull it out of your personal wallet today, it'll say do not laminate. The one I love the best, do not use for ID purposes. What did you fill out in every credit application you ever filled out before? See, there's the application you filled out as a teenager. Ultimate goal, it says property of such administration, not you. It's not even yours. Yes, the creditors use it and abuse it, but a rapid rescore can block it and push the score up if you want one. See, what happened years ago, I'd like to basically repackage your life. You see, 33 years ago, I had an organization called Repackage in America. I want to repackage everybody. You see, your house, your car, your bank account, and more. I think you're doing it wrong anyway, so let me teach you how to play. See, we don't want to bring the pain home ever again. Now, I've been in 2 comas in my life so far. You know what? Credit saved my life each time. Now, let's think about something. When I was a little boy, all these people could say, money for a rainy day. I asked them, what does that mean? None of the dummies could explain it to me. You see, the bottom line is it never rains, it always pours. Now, today, let's say you, hypothetically, you needed $5,000, you need it now. All right, you ask your friends, you ask your family, you ask the bank, they all say no. What are you going to do? You see, you should have a safety credit card in your hand, like I do, for $5,000. And the main thing is, don't jack it up. If I got to use it today to basically solve a problem, but I will do one thing. I'll play catch up, not fall down. The payment on that card is $50 a month, by the way. And they say the average person wastes that every other day. Next, we got to look at is what you waste per week. They say $140 a week. And if that's true, that's $600 a month, by the way. If I look at these cards again that are personal credit cards, 100,000, All right, can't ride the card interest rate. If I jacked up one of those cards today, the payment would have been $612.26. For what the average person wastes and gives away every month, they could have got 2 pizza locations. They'd have a drive-through or delivery service and could stay open through a pandemic. You see, all you got to do is repackage yourself the right way and stop bringing the pain home anyway. Ultimate goal is this: plan the problem. Safety credit, line of defense, see it, believe it, go get it. You see, you got to remember something today. The only thing in your way is you. I know you bought a book, How to Make Money and Get Rich. You heard someone else's story. Let's talk about your story today. Okay, motivational stuff, come on. Understand that we all need it, but the difference is to not hand him the money. At the end of the day, I think it's blah, blah, blah anyway. See, I want you to believe in yourself, because that's the only way you're going to go get it. Me, I believe in God, and I believe in me. I broke the world for the highest kick on the planet in 1981. You see, what it proved is why men do jump. Only silly people say we don't. You got a lot of people around you that say you can't do this or that. Please quit listening to the dummies. God gave you a gift and a dream. Can you see it, believe, and go get it? I can make every one of you a corporate millionaire. It's not hard to do at all. Now let's understand something today. You see this? Remember, SSN, got a job, 1040 tax return. That's all it was for. It is the IRS public record. It tells you that flat out. But again, you got your Experian, your TransUnion, Equifax. Oh, goody for you. The moment you took a card past 29%, you dropped your score, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more. You don't have to believe me, even though I'm the #1 consultant worldwide. Go to Credit Karma, it's free. You're part of TransUnion anyway. And you know what happened? They got indicted, all right, for lying. Now, if you go on their system, any card at 29% is in the green. 30 is in the yellow. Anything above that is in the red. You'll figure out I'm telling you the truth today. All right, remember the rules. Don't ever forget them again. Main thing is to make sure you understand your SSN. You know why you got one? To be the collateral for the United States of a government, Inc. Because Nixon took the gold standard out. Please do me a favor right now with that tablet and pen. Write down Ray's rules again. Write down 100,000. And don't you tell me that's too much. If I was looking you right in the face today, when you lost your job and had an emergency, you were afraid to lose your house, your car, feed your family too. You better get to the rules and tools. 100,000 of safety credit, period. And don't you ever use more than 29%, ever. From there, that gave you 71,000 of safety credit. Do you understand safety credit case blank hit the fan, you lost your job, or there's a pandemic? But the world keeps taking all the money and credit from the family, rolling it out, start a business, go, wee, let's hurt the family some more. That's BS. Stop that. It's ridiculous. You're using the wrong money in the first place. So let's understand, never bring the pain where? Home ever again. Your choices are simple. I will take on anybody on this planet, knowledge to knowledge, period. With a total recall and an IQ off the friggin' chart, I've been doing this all my life. So guess what? When the pandemic's over, I'm going to go challenge the guy with the stupid hat. Because he didn't have a pot to piss in until he got the money from you. And I'm going to go back and challenge Mr. Tony Bologna too. We're going to have some fun. And Steve, I like Steve, but guess what? We argued on the beat years ago. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he stole basically cash a little free bit time from me. Oh, well, maybe they'll get original once in a while. It doesn't seem to happen at all. Now, I've been in 2 comas. I should have been dead a long time ago. God saved my life so many times, it's kind of crazy. You see, I have this thing, I can clone what you do. I watched all the kids ride a bicycle that day. I was 5.5. I got on the bicycle, oh, this is not hard at all. Whee! Guess what? I forgot to watch how they stopped the bicycle and pushed the pedal back. So going down that hill in Redondo Beach, 40 miles an hour, crashed in my face. Pop! My face was the brake that day. Kind of dumb. I should have listened and watched a little longer. Did you know when I woke up from the coma, there was a lady who's basically sitting go over me. She goes, ring the bell, you gotta go pee-pee. I had to ring the bell till my hand was friggin' numb. I finally got on my hands and my belly and I crawled to the toilet. I went pee-pee. I've been fighting for everything in my life so far. The last coma was 2009. Worth billions of dollars through corporate structure. Nobody give a damn. There's me. That's what I look when I'm dead. I died at 5:41. What did we do? We took people on my corporate yacht to watch the fireworks. One of those turds had H1N1 pandemic number 9. It killed me the next day. Kind of sucks. But the moment I heard the doctor say he's not going to make it, he's going to die, and then I heard my wife scream and cry her eyes out, I said, God, let me live, and I'll help people the rest of my life if I can go back and take care of my wife and my kids. So guess what? He gave me a second chance. By the way, I'm from Show Me State. I'm so tired of blah, blah, blah. I brought in $2 billion by the time I was 26. I've been helping people for 43 years. I never needed their damn money. I did it my own. I did God me. There's my yacht, my race boat, and the largest U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. Where you park yours again? There's the address too. There's me dead in a coma. They covered me up. And then they said, is he a donor? Oh my good, they're going to cut up my heart too. And then I get to hear my tax attorney say, Ray, I'm sorry you didn't make it, but he does have everything handled. Will you sign the POA? My wife signed a POA that day. Oh well. God gave me the chance to live again. I came out of the coma. I get to be homeless again. Are you kidding me? I got a wife and kids. I got to walk with an oxygen tank, put my score back to an 820 because I knew I have witness detection. Then I popped a $1 million credit card again. Listen to the words, closet division. Closet division. I want you to focus on that because that's how I got the $1 million credit in 6 weeks. You see, today we don't get a do-over. We get to live or die. I'd tell you where I'm at, but hell, half of you would argue about that too. So the main thing today is you got to basically understand it takes a moment to die and a lifetime to live. Which one are you going to pick? That'll be up to you. All I know is I've been doing something since I was a little boy. I want you to try something, please, just once. Humor me. It's called Ray's Mirror Test. When I was being used and abused as a child, physically and mentally, it kind of sucked. At 2.5, I was on the ground. I cried my eyes out and I saw a mirror and I looked in the mirror and I took myself and I said, I got to figure this out. So what I've done ever since then, and for some reason, every day I wake up at 2:25. I can't sleep past that ever since that day. So I did basically this morning, got up, said, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I go look in a mirror and I put myself in check. You see, what time did you get up today? If you got up past 4:30, tomorrow, get off your butt and get up early. You got a lot of work to do. So let's understand something. I asked myself 2 questions. Have I completed everything I need to? No. Is there more to be done? Always. The problem with all of you, and I'm going to say all of you, you ask your friends and your family what they think. I don't give a damn what they think. They don't see your gift in your dream. Are you kidding me? Every time you try to tell anybody something, you ever notice people are rude? They interrupt when you're talking, and then they're going to say, you should do this or that. You know they're full of blah, 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 right? So do yourself a favor for 90 days. Shut up! Shh! Don't tell them what you're going to do. Just let me do the work for you, too. Don't cloud your direction. When all of a sudden things get to happen to you, and they go, how'd you do this or that? Just say raisecredit.com. Now let's go chase the money. I love money. It's not my favorite. It's not my top 5, but it is my top 10. You see, if I close my eyes right now and I think of the pier, I'll basically see the video in my brain. I'll even be able to smell the trash can I had to eat out too. It sucks. So guess what? Having money, I don't have to basically steal or beg off the pier. I can feed my family. I can basically, pay my bills and help you. I haven't had a paycheck for 21 years. So the bottom line is, let's go get the money. Now, most of you hate your job anyway. You know what happens? You're getting older like me, slower and pretty. We're not as pretty as we used to be. Go back to the job you hate. It's okay. When eventually they fire you anyway, then you're going to go deliver some pizza. Now, that tablet and pen, I want you to write this down. I do not want you to take a picture or video. because I want you to record it here. I want to get you a $100,000 corporate card. That's right, in the next 6 months or less. I want you to be able to write out the interest rate in the credit card too. I want to set up your corporation my way. If you got one, I'll build that one for you too. I want you to buy your first property through a division, by the way. I wrote the rules in 1986, so you're going to get them from me direct. Franchise, I'd like to get you one of those too with the drive-through. If you don't want to run it, that's okay. There are people that'll run it for you too. Now, this is just your 6 months. By the way, here's your basically 12 months goal list. I want $1 million in the corporate bank account tax-free. I want you living in your dream house. I want you to have $5 million of real estate and a bunch of franchises. You ready to play? We're going to go get it this year. Why? Because you haven't done it before. But sorry to say, that's up to you. Now let's remember something. When I got to be with Mrs. Hope, every Wednesday night they had a poker game. I stood outside my bedroom door. It was actually the pantry. One night they said a corporation is a legal person. Could you write it down, please? All right, I heard my way out of hell if I could figure it out. Simple thing to do. They thought I was weird, probably true. I drove my bicycle the next day to the Torrance Police Department. I knew there was a library next door. I asked the lady, please help me. She says, here's a book, here's a microfiche. I read the book. I got pissed off. See, the problem in today's saying, all the books and CDs you bought and motivational crap, they didn't give you the rules and the tools. They told you about their story. Entertaining, but the reality is they're not handing you the money and the credit. I will. Then I'll hold your hand personally. I'm not going to let you down, by the way. So guess what? I went back to the library almost every day from 7, 9.5 years old. You know what I did at 9.5? I started Helping Hand Industries. Then on top of that, at 14, I brought in $1 million. I brought in $2 billion at 26. How am I doing so far? So let's understand something. There's 12 books and CDs right in front of you called the Millionaires Founders Kit. You don't hear a story, you just hear the steps, 1 through 1,000 steps, rules and tools, period. Main thing from there. $841 million of real estate before the comma. Reality is I wrote the book, How to Become the Bank, Buckets of Money, Tax Balancing too. Don't forget winning the game of business. Now here's the goal. For 32 years, every Wednesday night before the coma, I was at the Bonaventure at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. lying around the hotel getting a hold of me. Books and CDs, 18 book CDs in my classes, 20,000 a pop. I made millionaires and billionaires. Now last year we found a warehouse had a bunch of my books and CDs. Okay. Office here will send you an email. They'll send you basically tell you it's $999. Today I'm solving a problem. And I'm going to give you the greatest discount you could ever get. If you don't do it today, don't ask again, because this price is ridiculous. But I promised those people I would help them today. Instead of $499, I usually give half price. I want you to understand, this offer ends less than 20 minutes. $149. 18 books and CDs. How I brought in the $2 billion. The blueprint. $149. You got a Zelle. There's the Zelle information. Wire deposit. Nope. Books and CDs is a Zelle. But again, if you don't do it tomorrow, don't worry. It's back to $499. You let Gina know, she's in charge of shipping and handling. She'll make sure she comes through. Ultimate goal, I want to rebuild your credit my way. Please let me do that. I'm sorry, it's all, your credit sucks. I don't care if you got a good number, it doesn't get you any more. I have $10 million of history through the dashboards and an affiliate, 115 creditors. Now here's what I get to do. I get to add you to one of my accounts, then I get to add and ask for separate billing for you. That's right. Rapid rescore, if you got any crap, it blocks the crap too. Now if you got a corporation, we'll build that one. If not, I'll hand you the articles, also as tax ID for free during any program you buy through me. Now 25 to 29%, remember the rules. What do I want on every card you got in your pocket? A sticky. You pull that card today, I want you to put yourself in check. If you're thinking about jacking it up again, no. Golds and platinums, I can push them to $1 million. It doesn't make your score go up or down at all. Gotta make you a qualified CFO anyway. So guess what? CFO, Chief Financial Officer, equals you. I'm going to build you up to $1 million and a millionaire. Would you like one too? Ultimate goal. It's like anything else, like real estate. All right, you want to make millions of dollars? That's okay. Maybe a fixer-up or a duplex, an apartment complex too. Still want to convince you to get a franchise. Even if you don't want to run it, there are companies that do that for you too. From there, understand, I created 84 ways to leverage money and credit to $100 million. Would you like some? Now, again, all day tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. in the morning. First time I ever offer this, last time I'll offer this too. It's one day. You spend the whole day with me. That means you're going to get leveraging, overview, level 1, setup, level 2, level 3, status update, Q&A, and Dun & Bradstreet 2. It's a one-day opportunity. We're only selling 5, and my thing only went off 1 so far right here. Right there. So guess what? There's 4 left. By the way, they'll be gone by the time I'm done because some of you are procrastinators. Let's talk about a Lamborghini, my favorite car. Isn't that car sexy as hell? You see, I got my first one as a teenager. Now, most people that are rich and famous drive company cars, but not you. What do? Your car's registered to you. Sorry to say, but you're a duck. No matter who does the bumpity bump, they're all going to sue you anyway. Now, listen carefully. Tax ID division. Can you write it down? Tax ID division. Understand today. You get your paycheck. I hear they call it taxable income. And when you get the leftover, by the way, that means you're probably paying the payment, the gas, registration, insurance. I want you to yell no as loud as you can. Why aren't you driving a company car? I've been doing that since I was 14 and a half. Are these on today? Or maybe you like bringing the pain home. Now we got to look at SSN, get a job, 1040 tax return. It's all you got is one. SS 4 times 4, the pattern of 4 and more. Look at what it says on line 10. Are you paying attention? It says banking and credit purposes. Every card I build you or line of credit, you get to write off the interest rate in the credit card too. The business can finance itself, by the way. I don't know why people take the money from the family in the first place. It's kind of dumb. Oh well. This is IRS public record too. Why don't you pay attention today? Here you go. SSN, SS4. You got 1. SS4 times 4. What does it say on line 10 again? Whee! It's the IRS's rules. You want to learn to play? It's going to be up to you. Are you drawing the 4 boxes in front of you? The pattern of 4? I hope you are. I wrote the rules in '86, by the way. All right, it's called the line of defense. It's kind of like those companies that are businesses, open, close, open, close. Those dummies that can't make up their mind, open, and close crap, are ruining people's lives. Bankruptcy's up 78%. Divorce is now 64% too. If every one of those businesses was a division, they could have got rid of the piece, kept the other pieces, and never brought the pain home. I want you to pay attention. I want you to learn the 3-step. Just like the grocery store and the bank do. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Can't save the peace, bankrupt the damn peace, never bring the pain where? Home. Why have you brought the pain home? What is wrong with you? Oh, I know, you're going to say, no one told me, Ray. No one told me too, but God gave me the brain to help you. You going to pay attention? Gold and platinum cards, 29% rule does not affect them at all. That's the card you jack up. Would you like 1? Would you like 9 across the board? By the way, that could be $1 million, but in my hand, I got 10 million. How much would you like? But again, that's up to you. We get to have some fun. See, every division should be a bucket of money. Franchise, piece of real estate too. Got a bad piece? Would you like the bank and grocery store do? Write it off on our taxes and just have another one too. You see, they got a way to do it too. Stop bringing the pain home, please. So if you allow me to get you an SS4, I'm allowed to get you an Experian, Transio, Equifax 2, and certify it, and all the credit I get you, you get to write off the card interest rate too. Allow me to do the visions, please. Remember, it's a write-off. Isn't that fun? Now, let's talk about SS 4 times 4 again. You see, I want you to set the line of defense. Real estate, franchise, current business. If you allow me, I'll get you up to $100,000 to $1 million card. Get to write it off and finance that business today. After I'm done rebuilding you the right way anyway. $100,000 of safety credit, sticky on the back. We go 29%. We have never used and screw up the family anymore. Never bring the pain home. Raise rules are pretty simple. SSN equaled basically a job and a 1040 tax return. That all is for. SS 4 times 4. What did it say on line 10 again? It's back in front of you. Pay attention now. It says banking and credit purposes. You ready to play? It's only the IRS's rules, public record for you. You got the ability to make sure you don't screw this up. But I get 6 out of 100 people usually do that all the time. They apply for credit, they crash a report score, and everything gets screwed up and I got to start over again. They wonder why I'm going to charge them again. I don't know, you dummy. When I create green lights and you get this and you get green lights in the mail, please do not apply for credit. Because if you do, you're going to be like this lady here. She got a $300 card. That's not even pocket change. My other client, I owe him $1,000. My starter card for him is $3,000. Would you like one? You see, you got a choice today. I'm going to help those people save their house no matter what I have to say or do and give you the greatest discounts today. All I need is one more, and then basically all the specialty prices will go away. Credit rebuilding. Rapid rescore. Block the credit. Shoot the score up. 90-day class starting tomorrow. I want you spending the whole day with me tomorrow. Office sales are for $9.98. Now, here's the thing about me I've always done. I want to give you 2 to 10 times credit back to you for whatever you invest with me. In other words, a $1,000 card. That means I'm going to give you the price of $499. $499 today, and you get double back on a credit card to you called cash credit. Now, if you want to be a millionaire and $1 million paycheck, raise your hand as high as you can so I can call that silly and dumb. You only keep $375, rest goes to the IRS. If you want to be in the starter package for Be a Millionaire and you want $1 million coming into the corporation, raise your hands and go, I do. Paycheck, tax, you get the leftover. Corporations, all money comes in, pays all the bills first, they pay tax on the leftover. Don't you want to play? Gonna make you a CFO. From there, if you have a corporation, I'll build that one for you. If not, I'll hand you the articles, also the tax ID for free. By the way, setup in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow, I want you in that class. I want you ready to go. You see, the office sells it for $1,999. My giveaway, because I give you a $10,000 card, is half price, $999. So you get 10 times the credit, what you invest in yourself, an 820 score, 90 days of workshops, and I do the work for you so you can learn it here. What excuse you got now? You stubbed your toe, got to go blow your nose? What? Millionaire in the making, same as the previous one, but this one comes at $25,000 of credit. It's normally $4,000. Half price on that is $2,499. So if you want 10 times, let me know. This is my favorite one because I teach you how to daisy chain it by 3. By the way, that means it becomes $100,000 of credit for you. Ultimate goal? All you got to do is remember, every time you give me referrals, I'll build you some more credit. All you got to do is sell it right away. Now, you might be watching me on Google, Facebook, and YouTube. That's kind of fun. Remember, my 5 classes up every day are live Monday through Friday. 9 up to 9 classes on Saturday, live too. I don't like pre-recorded crap. I want you stuck with me. And if you need the PowerPoint, you're not getting it, raisewebinar.com. Get the full overview. Stop bringing the pain home. This is what I heard at 7.5. It's right in front of you. It's not legal advice at all. It's chapter 18. It says that corporations, a legal person, may sue or be sued. You know corporations have more rights than you and me. So let's understand something today. The United States of America Incorporated manages their 50 states, their corporations too. Every state set up the cities, their corporations too. Don't you get this yet? This has been your constitutional right for day one. One of my theses was international constitutional law for years. So let's think about this today. Pretty simple. All right, if the city, all right, and the state and the corporation, United States of America, has a pattern of 3, they have a protection too. Why haven't you set up your line of defense? Are these turned on today? They even created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy for cities. It's public record. You see, you are we the people. Isn't it your time to play? But what's wrong with you? You see, you got a choice. Nixon took the gold standard out, gave him the key to the printing press. Now, you and me, SSN, got a job, got a 1040 tax return. That was all it's for. Mama, she delivered a baby this morning at the hospital. Every hospital is federally mandated to hand Mama an SSN form for the baby within 3 hours or less, so the government can bond the baby and print some more money. Mama don't sign the form, baby can't go in the car seat, stroller, can't go home. Mama's going to sign the form, by the way. Stop bringing the pain where? Home. Rich and famous people do it. Grocery stores, banks too, and cities. Isn't it your turn now to play the game? And why did you bring the pain home in the first place? Now, as God is my witness, the only thing I'll ever ask you to do is 2 things. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I do your status update. I might ask you to do 2 things. Get it done right away so I can pop you some more credit. I got a 100% success rate. I don't want to let you down, but don't let yourself down too. Remember, I got a leveraging tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. If you want it, it's pretty simple. It's $99. I'm giving it away to get your feet wet. See if you want to leverage some money and play. Leveraging is real estate. Leveraging is money. Leveraging is credit. Leverage is having fun as well. Just like I taught Title Max after they came out of my class in 2008. Citibank, they were there too. How about Cash Call? All right, they had some fun as well. Speedy Cash, don'tbebroke.com. Don't you want to learn how to play? $99. And there's the Zelle information if you Zelle it right away. But it's only going for 5 people. Dun & Bradstreet's at 2:30 tomorrow. It's $99 too. So guess what you get to do? Me, I'm always going to have my staples, all right? Get my instant Visa gift cards. I'm afraid to be broke. I want to carry about $1,000 in my pocket. If I want to cash them in and run it through my own square, I get to do that too. I just can't find myself without having some cash. But again, you can Zelle, wire deposit if you want one of those 2 classes. Leveraging or Dun & Bradstreet or both of them too. Let Gina know. She'll send the link right away. Ultimate goal. Here's Walt Disney. Newsweek. Loophole King. They didn't want to pay tax on $1 billion. So what did they do? They know how to play the game. They wrote an IOU to themselves. If Mickey can play, so can you. Please remember, personal credit has to be safety. I know online you're going to see same things about trade lines. Look up the Fair Lending Act. Trade lines are fraud, if they read it the way I do. From there, you don't have to guarantee. That's BS too. You got to be a qualified CFO, period. I'll rebuild you the right way. You should have 8 cards per division, 9 lines of credit per division. Then we decide, only then do we want supply, vendor, marketing, lease credit, gas cards, too. I'm going to make you the greatest CFO you need to be. Gold and platinums, 29% doesn't hurt them at all. Would you like one of the cards, or would you like 9? See, when I build these cards up, there's a lot of work. But again, today, you can get one of those cards if you want to. Credit rebuilding, pretty simple. 90-day workshop, $1,000 card back to you, and half price is $4.99. Twice you invested in yourself, now you're stuck with me. Starter package for Millionaire. All right, again, articles, Oscillus tax ID, setup level 1, divisions, set up that too, an 820 CFO, 10,000 of credit. Your price is $9.99 today. Starter package, that's good. The Millionaire in the Making is my favorite one. Instead of $4,000 because it comes with $25,000 of credit. 10 times your investment is $2,499 today. All you got to do is sell it right away. Now you're stuck with me all day tomorrow in level 1 and setup 2. Always let Gina know. She'll make sure everybody follows through. Now, Mr. Buffett's father was great. He taught his son how to do leveraging. Do you understand he uses borrowed money to get businesses? Borrowed money is not taxable, and he leverages the stock. He gives the businesses for free. From Ketchup, Geico, Coca-Cola, American Express, Duracell, Dairy Queen, See's Candy, Bridge Jewelry, and even Fruit of the Loom. This man's playing the game. Why aren't you? Not hard to do. Cash flow, free up your time. All right, and Kiyosaki, I believe he stole that from me, but who knows? Who cares? Got a client who won a lottery ticket of $1 million. Ray, what do I do today? My CPA told me to pay the tax so I don't get in trouble. All right, what would you do? I'd reference it by 3. The taxes are due for a year. Then I'd times it by 5. And then I'd go get a McDonald's and I'd still pay the tax. All right, by the way, exactly what he did. He turned it to $15 million. Paid the tax, got a McDonald's. You see, on $1 million, you only keep $375. You got to learn to leverage money. Authorized users, crap. Trade lines are crap too. You got to be a qualified CFO. That's just the truth. Specialty classes all the time. The ultimate goal is going to be up to you as well. As we do this, please understand today. First time because I'm trying to raise some money to help some people. So guess what? Leveraging overview, setup 1 and 2 and 3 and an update and Q&A and Dun & Bradstreet all day. If you want all day today, you got to Zelle $6.99. There's only 2 left, by the way. Your ultimate goal will be up to you. So if you want to spend the whole day, we can have fun. Maybe you just want to try the leveraging class. Okay, normally $249. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., if you Zelle it right away, they'll send you the link. You'll be in. And all you got to do, all right, there's the Zelle information right on the bottom. Next, from there, Dun & Bradstreet is going to be at $230. That's $999 too. Here's the Zelle information. If you want them both, just Zelle $198. All you got to do. Bottom line is this. I want you to have some safety credit in your pocket too. Main thing, that's what I always do, called Visa gift cards. I'm just afraid not to have the money to eat. You Zelle. Gina always follows through for you. Remember, I got Q&As twice a week too. So what happens is this. I created 113 ways to daisy chain credit about 30 plus years ago. So that means I can take every corporate card into 99 more. Remember, the IRS is going to tell you flat out public record, you can't write off personal credit cards or interest rate, but a corporation can. So why are you using the wrong money in the first place? All we got to do is make you the qualified CFO. Now, I get the agencies once in a while calling me asking about this client or that client. Don't have the intent to rip anybody off, please. Understand something today, line of defense. I want your corporation doing no business. I want it having credit. If you allow your corporation to do business, I'm sorry, that's called dumb. When they sue the corp, they pierce the veil, they come after you. If you set up the line of defense like rich and famous people do, they have companies that they own, and something goes wrong, we're going to do the 3-step. Come on, Wells Fargo Bank, cities, rich and famous people too. What do? We get to do the same thing. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Can't save a piece, bankrupt a piece, keep the other pieces, but never bring the pain where? Home. You got a choice today. It's kind of like when you bought your house. It should have been escrow closed, escrow homestead, escrow put in a trust. If your house is not in a trust today and somebody sues you, they're going to take it away. If you die, it's going to get stuck into probate. And what's going to happen is your family's going to get diddly squat. So let's understand something today. When you fix up a house, I want you to do it my way. I know you're going to hire the contractor that hires a subcontractor. They stand outside Home Depot, good workers. But what if they cut the corners and they slip and fall and sue you and take everything you got? Maybe you'll think about quit claim deeding any property you get to a division, an assignment of equity too. So when they sue you, they get diddly squat. Why not? Maybe you want to think about an irrevocable trust. That's the one I would pick if I was you. But pick whatever you want to. Like I said, I want to repackage your life. I'm talking about everything you do. I want you to do it my way. I want you to clone me into you. Now, here's the biggest problem that some of you have. You try to play peekaboo and not pay the IRS their tax. Corporations do not pay tax till they make a profit. So the goal is get your butt back in the system and quit playing peekaboo and making a mess. IRS rules, irs.gov. Download a form called 656 of 433A and B. Get back in the system. Get your COVID-19 check too. Ultimate goal is up to you. Now, when you fix up a property, please, 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 do it my way. I teach this in level 1. I want you to set up the divisions. Go back to the manufacturer. Save up to 70%. I don't want you to use your money to fix up the property. I don't even want you to have a bill for 30, 60, 90 days anyway. After using their money to fix up the property, escrow will pay off all the debt. Now you got up to $200,000 left over. Men, especially men, do not act like you're rich because you're not. Learn to leverage the money. Some of you had $10,000 to $100,000 in the past and you pissed it away. Some of you are broke today. So let's think. Raise rules, leverage your money, borrow money's not taxable. Can you write that down, please? Line of defense. All I know is before the coma, alright, we're at billions of dollars through corporate structure having fun. My location in Irvine Spectrum was only 22,000 square feet. The bank was at the office almost every day going, Ray, what can we do for you today? Banks always kiss your assets when you got money. You don't have a pot to piss in. Hell, they don't know your name. I want you to learn how to leverage money. Tomorrow morning, it's at 7 a.m. You going to be there? Come on, you wasted $1,000 on crap. I'm offering you the leveraging class for $99. You got nothing to lose, everything to gain. So guess what? Banks borrow from the feds times 10, loan back 5 to you. That money from escrow would have been up to $3 million of borrowed money, non-taxable. Leverage money, raise rules, let's go get a McDonald's. Pretty simple to do. You're going to have to beat your own doubt, ladies and gentlemen. Run your own race. But I like to hold your hand the rest of my life if you allow me to. Up to you. Now let's think about the word leveraging one more time. You see, I'm going to take $50,000 off the card. The payment is $612.26. It's a corporate card. Got your arrived card interest rate too. I look up C191D. It says loan 8 times. I'm going to use what's called cash flow free at my time. Been teaching that for 43 years. I wonder where he got it too. That $50,000, $10,000 apiece, loaned to 5 people. Put a second on their house. Homestead blocker and UCC 1-2 with a chattel mortgage. Then I'm going to call that company. It's my money. I want it now. See, they're factoring the money back to me the next day, $10,000. Now, what did it do? It paid the card. I got $24.49 left over every month. All right, you see, this is cash flow free per time. You know, we need more. How about $4,800? How about 43, or how about 73.47? See, cash flow free per time is show me how, show me a way. Don't just give me the saying that he stole from somebody else like me. Your choice. Cash flow free at your time. You got 5.4 million lines of credit to the checkbooks. Again, it's all a write-off. Now, I'm not going to show anything I'd obtained myself from the houses, helicopters, and the yachts. Got to get you past go, by the way. Now, this was my favorite one at the time. You see, I parked my race boat in my backyard in my yacht, in the largest U-dock in Huntington Harbor, by the way. Then I got the helicopter, the Lamborghini in the building, too. Now, I want you to change your driver's license, but do what you want. In other words, you wrote a check the other day, you gave me your driver's license, which showed where you live, and the next day your house got robbed when you were away. Protect your assets, never bring the pain home. But again, I want you to use a P.O. box or a driver's license or a mailing address too. You got the Schaefer bill, you got the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, but again, it's up to you. When you bought a car last time, I'll bet you let them sweat you for hours on end. You lost $5,000 up to 9 inquiries too. When they handed you the paper that says we need your permission to run the credit, when you signed the paper, you should have turned around and put this last 1 inquiry only. You should have took a picture. Unfortunately, you didn't do that. And I'm sorry to say today your car's registered to you. Alright, that makes you a duck. You should be buying cars at fleet price and tax IDs. I teach that in level 1 too. Now, I like the goodies. I'm probably the most verified person on the planet, from the buildings to the cars, the houses, and the mansions too. I want to build you your dream corporation. Pretty simple. I want you in my workshops all day tomorrow, all day. But again, you're going to basically do what you want, and you're not going to listen till the last minute, and unfortunately, that's what most of people do. Some of you will actually go do what I tell you to do, which is kind of nice. When you drive your car to the grocery store or the bank today, you get a little bumpity bump. The other person's going to act like they got whiplash, they're going to die. Then they're going to ask you for the driver's license, insurance, registration, please. Your heart's going to fall out of your chest. Driver's license, you know what I said. Corporation could pay for that insurance versus you before tax is considered. And by the way, you're the duck. You're the registered owner in your car. They're probably going to call one of those bloodsuckers on TV, and they're going to sue you and take everything you got, one of those attorneys. I want you in my workshop so you can learn one thing. I want the division to be the registered owner of your current car or future car in the future. I want to make sure they get diddly squat. I want to repackage your whole life and protect your assets too. Up to you. If the grocery store and the bank can do it, why can't you? You can. You just don't know how to play. So what are we going to do? We're going to have the pattern 4 right in front of you. Wrote the rules in 86. Line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. Problem with the piece. What are we going to do? The 3-step. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Can't save a piece. Bankrupt the piece, keep the other pieces, and never bring the pain where? Home. Golds and platinum, the only cards you can max out and go up past 29%. Would you like 1 or would you like 10? It's going to be up to you. You see, they offer, listen to this, 99 more cards off every card. Oh, I'm sorry. I got 1 left for all day tomorrow. See this? It's lighting up. So let's understand what happens today. They offer 99 cards per 1 under the Fair Lending Act. That would be $100 million. That's too much. If you want a gold and a platinum, or you want 1 for you and the corporation too, let me know. Now, I normally have to build up a lot of things to do this for you, but I'm trying to help a family today. So, if you want a gold or a platinum, let's just make your gold's fastest one. It's $275. I'll add it to your package. Simple. Yazelle $275. We add it to your package. We can get you one of those too. Ultimate gold. Always tell Gina. All right, now here's divisions. I want you to understand. Since I wrote the rules, it's probably better if I do it for you. I'll prepare 3, send it to you, sign it, you mail it away. We're going to do like the KISS method. We don't let anybody think too much. When you get them back, I want to give you 3 tax IDs, history. All right, and I want you to get the credit to that too. Now, the office sells 3 divisions for about $1,500. Today, trying to help some people, you get 3 divisions, 3 tax IDs, 3 set of credit histories for $3.99 as I pop your credit. But it's only good during the webinar. There's the Zell. It's all you got to do. Let Gina know too. Now, my wife, she's my rock. Okay, it's very simple. She's a nut. See, I'm Mr. Boring. Okay, it's very simple for me. I stay to myself. I do my inventions, my patents, everything else. All right, I don't like people, to be honest with you, unless I'm in front of people trying to help them. I keep to myself. Now, my wife asked me flat out, can we take the yacht tomorrow to watch the fireworks, honey? Sure, no problem at all. I filled it up. It was $1,600. I wrote off the card, the interest rate too. There's the yacht. I wrote it off too. There's the largest U-Dock in Huntington Harbor, by the way. Again, I don't have excuses. So, then I got to die the next day? But I made a promise in that coma. If he let me live to go back to take care of my family, I'd be basically helping you almost every day. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. There's me. That's what I look like when I'm dead. Kind of sucks. Oh well. Alright, what can I say? I don't have time to go boo-hoo-hoo. Alright? H1N1 pandemic number 9. Got to come out of the coma. Walked around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. Put my score back to an 820. Because I learned how to do that through witness protection years ago. Oh, I popped a gold card in 6 weeks. I got my 5 divisions too. Ultimate goal, God's using me to help you. You going to pay attention today? You see, I want you to think about this. Here's a Lamborghini and a building that say the Reynolds University. Both are obtained under tax ID. It's called reaching the dream. Alright, remember, think and be the impossible. I've been told to no a billion times from a bunch of dummies. Okay? The bottom line is don't listen to dummies. Alright, raise rules and tools. Let's go get it, please. 90 days, every seminar, workshop, and boot camp, you're stuck with me. The American dream, remember. Alright, I want to get you to the $1 million dream. My specialty classes all the time, they're kind of fun. Alright, tomorrow, got 1 left, that's it. You get to spend the whole day with me. Leveraging starts at 7 a.m., by the way, lasts about 2 hours. Overview. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, status updates, Q&A, and Dun & Bradstreet 2. If you want all of it, it's $6.99. There's only 1 left. If you don't do it, oh well, you kind of blew it. Won't kind of do it again. I mean, that's about $4,000 of product. Leveraging tomorrow morning, normally $249. I want to get your feet wet. It's $99. Come on. All right, you basically waste that every other day anyway. Let's make sure you invested in you today so I can give you the link for tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, if you want to get into basically, there's a Zelle. Dun & Bradstreet's at 2:30 in the afternoon. Supply and vendor credit. It's $99 too. Bottom line, after you go once, you're going to, I'm going to go again, Ray. I got to get it up here more. There's the Zelle. So the bottom line today, I want you to think about for a backup. The Visa gift cards is what I keep too. In case I got to slide it through my phone and go cash them in. All I know is I've got to make sure I feed my family. There's the Zelle information if you want to do both classes at $198 or one of the classes for $99. You let Gina know too. I got Q&As twice a week as well. Ultimate goal is like motivation. Motivation is great. You know, Steve, it's great. It took him 20 years. And I'm proud of Steve. Him and I argued on the beat years ago. Kathy was the owner at the time. That was fun. The guy with the silly hat didn't have a pot to piss in until he went blah, blah, blah to get your money out of your pocket. And I'll always call Tony Baloney because he doesn't get you this. Me, let's talk about your story today. I want your story. I want to get you $100,000 of safety credit. I want you to get a corporation and division up to $1 million. I want to make sure you stop being stuck. What's next for you is me. Yeah, I'm online 6 days a week. You ready to play? Live, always. Like I said, I want to repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account too. Books and CDs today. Yes, I'm going to give it away for $149. Never done that before because I'm going to raise some money for some people. You zealot. You let Gina know too. She's in charge of shipping and handling, by the way. Credit rebuilding today is half price, $4.99. You get a $1,000 card. And you go to class for 90 days about education. Starter package for Millionaire. Half price is $9.99. $10,000 of credit. If you have a corp, good, I'll build that one. If not, I'll hand you articles, also tax ID. Workshop set up in level 1 tomorrow at 10 a.m. Make you the CFO you need to be. The Millionaires in the Making, my favorite one. Because I like taking that $25,000 card and getting 3 more on the divisions. It's $2,499 today. It's all up to you. You wire it, you deposit, you Zelle. Ultimate goal, you always let Gina know because we always try to follow through. Main thing today, please remember the 14th Amendment. Turn corporations into people. The United States of America manages their 50 states. That's our line of defense. Every state manages their cities. That's their line of defense too. Stop bringing the pain home, please. You could have done this since day one. It's all up to you. Never have joint credit. Never, when you buy a house, escrow close, escrow homestead, escrow put in a trust. Have up to $1 million of credit. Set up the line of defense, real estate, franchise, current business. You got to master Ray's rules, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimate goal. Here's your last thing to do. Plan the problem, safety credit, line of defense, see it, believe it, go get it. Never, never, never jack up your cards. Never bring the pain home again. So today, you got a choice. Look at those banks and grocery stores that are empty in your city today. They learn how to play. Now, everybody talks about the American dream. As far as I'm concerned, if they're not handing you the money, the credit, like I'm going to call it blah, blah, blah today. See, everybody needs money coming in every month. Pay your bills, drive the company car, go on business trip, help other people, free up your time. Everybody's got to set up the line of defense. Ray's rules are pretty simple to do. Last and final chance for the credit rebuilding. $4.99, 90-day class, $1,000 card. Starter package for a Millionaire. It's pretty simple to do. $10,000 of cash credit. $9.99 and level 1 set up to tomorrow, and I do all the work for you and have fun. Don't forget, Millionaires in the making. I like taking that $25,000 card and teaching you how to get it times 3. Today it's $2,499 today. Ultimate goal is if you sell it right away. If you don't sell it, wire deposit today. All the things offered today are off the table now. From there, you got Gina at rayscredit.com. Ultimate goals, pretty simple today. If you want to spend the day, oh, by the way, I got the last one left. All right, it's up to you. You want to spend the whole day? Leveraging 7 a.m. overview, level 1 setup, level 2, level 3 status update with me, Q&A, Dun & Bradstreet 2. The whole day starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. There's one left. Whoever does it as fast as they can, that's all it is. Zell, $6.99. Let Gina know to give you the links. From there, tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to give you your status update. Worst thing I'd ever do is ask you to do 2 things. That's it. Ever. Remember, stay safe, stay strong. Wondering what's next to come? It's you and me holding hands. Always remember, let us remember life is a gift from our Father in heaven. God has given us the opportunity to believe and receive. Let us make the best of the day and give thanks in every way. Thank you, Jesus, for one more day. Amen to that. If you haven't sold for a specialty product today, the next thing you'd have to do is call the office. They will not be able to give you what I offered, but they will do the best they can. Toll-free number is 800-510-3338. Keep in mind, all right, God gave me gifts to give to you, and at the end of the day, all we have to do is follow through and remember, God loves us all.